things that he would enjoy, but he didn't know like exactly what he wanted to do, right? Fair. I didn't know what I wanted to do till I was like 20, 21. And I still didn't even know exactly what I wanted to do. It's just I found a major that I didn't completely hate. And so, like, completely understandable at y'all's age if you don't know what you want to do yet. But through these camps and through doing these interest inventories and through doing all these different quizzes and having all these discussions, he's finally like solidified that. Like he's chosen one and he is now going to try and pursue a degree in it sometime soon. And he's doing the internships, he's doing the volunteering, he's doing all the stuff that he has to do to make sure that it's a good fit. So not only has he solidified his decision, he's also taking active steps towards making sure that this is something that he's interested in, because there are tons of people that go into teaching and they're like, this is absolutely what I want to do, and then they go into their internship whenever they're already in school and they're like, I would literally hate to do this for the rest of my life. That's why like teaching departments, they have a 50% transfer rate. 50% of people in teaching majors, in education majors, switch their major, or they even switch their college. So that's what you guys want to do, right? So, like, Liam, you've figured out you want to be a mechanic. You're like, absolutely, I want to do this. Okay, how old are you?
15.
15? Okay, even though you are homeschooled, I'm pretty sure you still qualify to do VOTEC, right?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, so, like, and you can start that program, like, now, can't you? Yeah, so, I mean, go ahead and do it. What's the worst thing that happens? Like, you drop out of the program or switch your program? So, like, or even before doing that, you could go and find, like, an internship or some sort of volunteering or an apprenticeship with a mechanic. Like, you could do that. And just make sure that you're okay with it. Like Bennett and Serena, well, Bennett more than Serena, no offense, Serena, but he's doing this internship to make sure that he wants to teach, to solidify that decision. Serena, it's kind of it's in the ballpark, but this isn't exactly what you want to do, and that's okay. It's in the ballpark, that's all that matters. If you like helping others, just like try and find some sort of helping something. If you're like, I hate every second of this, like, time to switch. And then, like, Elijah, what did you say you wanted to do? You said you weren't sure?
Supposed technology, mostly.
Oh, so you and Ryan could be friends. Trying to create friendships here, y'all. Okay, so do you know what type of, like, technology, anything that you want to go into? The field, specialty? Okay.
Building, more than programming, probably.
Yikes. Good for you, though, man. I'm not smart enough to do that. Like, for real, not even, like, Capri's like, I'm not either. Oh, man.
Tried it, hated it, my professor was telling me away from it.
There you go. Yeah. Well, like, I knew that was not my thing, because I saw how much money you can make as, like, an IT person, or as, like, a computer scientist, or as, like, a computer engineer. I saw how much money you could make, and I was like, but whenever my internet goes out, I just close my computer and read a book. Like, I don't even try to go and fix it, so that's how I knew that I couldn't do it. I'm like, there are people who know how to do that. It's fine. They'll come to my house and fix it. But yeah, so I mean, same thing that I told Ryan, like, go out and try and wait. I don't even know if I've talked to Ryan about this yet. But, like, go out and try to find an internship. Try and, like, shadow somebody. I mean, it's probably going to be unpaid, but it's going to show you whether or not that's something that you could actually do or something that you'd be interested in. And doing something because you like it and doing something for a career are two completely different things, right? So, I mean, I really liked, just for example, I liked research in college. That was like my main thing. Like, I got accepted into 2 different conferences. One of them was national, one of them was international. for the research that I did. Couldn't go to either one of them because COVID, but yeah, one of them was in New Orleans, the other one was in Paris, so I did get accepted. However, I know just because I enjoy that does not mean I'd want to do it for the rest of my life. Okay? I enjoy it. It was an okay thing, kind of a hobby there for a while because, like, I really like reading and writing. But I knew that, like, I could not do this for the rest of my life. Like, this is a college thing, and that's it. Which is the main reason why I'm not pursuing my PhD in psych. Because, like, I can't do it anymore. But yeah, so, like, just keep all that stuff in mind. Bree, Devin, Bennett, Serena, y'all have anything to add?
Guys, I mean, choose wisely. I mean, the bulk of this information is just resourceful and information. For those who are very social like me, I do like to help others in my own way. I've learned that my personality, like, I do like to calm down in certain areas of my life, and working with one-on-one with someone is kind of giving me this path to say, hey, dental hygiene allows me to work with lots of people and help others, but I'm also working one-on-one, teaching them how to, take care of their teeth. So it kind of gives me best of both worlds. Like I said, find something that you feel is confident, but don't be afraid to test the waters, like we talked about the other day, because new experiences will open your mind up and may change your ways, like I did.
Literally. I mean, yeah, Devin.
Sorry, you.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, yeah, go for it. Like.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say, if you have a passion for something, just don't let it die out. Just go with it. Like, if you have a passion to be a mechanic like Liam, go for it, dude. Like, hope you get that job. And it's like, I hear people, oh, I'm going to go into the Army, or, oh, yeah, I'm going to be an actor, or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, if you can do it, go for it, because there's nothing you can't do. You can always do something. So.
That's right. Thank you for that. That warms my heart.
For real.
Devin, you're like my cheerleader in this. It's like sometimes I just need that one person to say, you can do something with your life. You can do it. You just need support and back up and say, hey, let's try it. Let's go for it and move on. So.
However, I have something to say for that. If you want to be something like an actor or singer, definitely have a backup plan, because those are not reliable career paths.
There you go.
I know everyone in my high school, they all wanted to be either actors, singers, or rappers.
Where'd you go to school?
South Charleston High School.
Yeah.
And then I switched to private school.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, just for example, like, one of my uncles, he was really big into acting, and he started out in Theater, West Virginia, Grandview. Don't know if any of y'all actually know where that is, but he started, oh wow, people actually do sleep. But yeah, so he started out there whenever he was probably 13, and then he eventually got the attention of, like, an acting agency. And he actually got signed on as an actor. And he was relatively well known, like, 10 years ago in our area. Not, like, overall, but in our area. And he ended up moving to Pittsburgh. And he thought this was going to be his career. This was going to be his thing. He had all this stuff. And then his contract ended. And now he sells, what's it called? Pickleball? That weird game.
Against the wall.
That's what he does now, y'all. So have a backup plan, please. And like it allows him to travel and it pays good, but it's not what he wanted to do. And he's like, I don't even know what I want to do now. Because contract's up, I didn't get famous. I have like $10 in my bank account. What do? I have like half of a degree, so I plan, and then have another plan, and then if you're really smart, you'll have a plan C too. Yeah. Like I was gonna be a nurse. Obviously, that did not happen. I saw puke one time and immediately got out my laptop. Like that second, got out my laptop and changed every single one of my classes. Changed my major, changed everything. My advisor yelled at me because she's supposed to advise me before I do anything, but yeah, no. Like it's my life, girl. It's my life. I know you don't get paid if I do it myself, but I did it myself. So, and then my plan B was to go to grad school, and become a speech pathologist because I know sign language and all that good stuff, and I was like, I could actually help people. Okay. But, oh my god, I just basically saw, like, gang signs being thrown up, like, immediately I thought, like, horns down, but, like, I don't know if any of y'all are WVU fans, but anyways, okay, so, that was originally my plan. I mean, it could still happen, but I don't see it happening. And then my plan C was to go into like the psychology, into the counseling or teaching field. Plan C ended up working. And plan C ended up being like, it could, even though you're looking at it and you're like, I don't know, like that doesn't seem like that much fun, plan C could be the thing that you really love. So try and come up with a list, prioritize them, and then start at the top. Be like, I want to be a nurse. Go and volunteer at a hospital. Go and volunteer at hospice or at a nursing home. I want to be something because I have this particular skill. Go and try it out. You might hate it because you don't want your hobbies to become something that you hate, right? Because I love talking to people. I love learning new languages. Like, it's just like what I do in my free time, but I don't think I could ever actually do it as a career because that's something that I personally enjoy. It's not something that I'm willing to just give up for like a certain amount of money, like give up my skills and my hobbies for, what is it, like $70,000 a year? Like, I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to make a little bit less and do something that I enjoy while also not possibly destroying my hobbies, like the few things that make me happy. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's what I'm trying to get at. You have to try stuff out before you'll ever know, for sure. Okay. All right. I really like this group because like most everybody's like, anytime that I do that, like everybody, I love it. Okay. Most of the time, like ask my interns, like they've seen it. I'm like trying to be all hyper and all excited, and like trying to teach y'all stuff, and then in past groups, everybody's like, oh, were y'all here whenever I had to yell at that person for being asleep? No. Okay. That was fun. Devin, that wasn't it.
Yeah, I was here. I remember that day. You were like, this person was sleeping, and you were like, wake up!
I'm literally not gonna pay you if you're asleep. Like, I require the bare minimum here, dude. Like, that's the bare minimum. It's like showing up and staying semi-conscious. Like, I don't even care if you say your name. Like, bare minimum. Alright, so let's get to this video. Does anybody else have anything that they want to add? Anything that they want to share? No? Liam, you're very quiet today.
I'm always quiet.
No, you're not, though. Yesterday you were very talkative, and I loved it. Okay. Alright, we'll try again later. Like a magic 8 ball. We'll try again later. I'm always scared I'm gonna click on one of these, like, weird videos over here.